Everyone, Charmar TV here for another video. Today, pag-uusapan naman natin about subsets. So, simulan na natin. So, imagine napadaan ka sa isang tindahan ng milk tea. Tapos, nakita mo yung menu na nakalista lahat ng available flavors ng milk tea. Dark choco, red velvet, taro, winter melon, tsaka matcha. You are tasked to list down all flavors na nasa menu, no, na kadalasan na iniinom mo or binibili mo, no. So ito po yung possible na magiging responses. So ito po yung mga possible responses. May isa na gusto niya yung dark choco at saka taro, kaya nilista niya in this way. Dark choco and taro, which is dalawa lang ang nasa listahan. Yung isa naman, gusto niya dark choco, red velvet, taro, winter melon, at saka matcha, which is nilista niya literally lahat ng flavors na nasa menu. So marahil ay tainom niya at nagustuhan niya lahat ng flavors na nasa menu. Tapos, may mga iba na sumagot, wala. Maybe because wala sa listahan yung paborito nila or gusto nila, or hindi sila umiinom ng milk tea at all. Kaya ang sagot nila ay none. So, ang tawag po dyan sa ginagawa natin ay paglista ng subsets sa isang set. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng subset? Okay. So, ano bang ibig sabihin ng subset? The subset of the given set, no, is the set, no? Ayan. The subset of the given set is the set that is smaller than or equal to the given set but cannot have extra elements. So, sabi daw, yung set daw ay isang subset kapag siya ay mas maliit or equal doon sa original set in terms of cardinality or number of elements, pero wala siyang extra elements. That is yung elements na wala sa yan yung elements na wala sa original set. Okay? So, if A is a subset of B, then we write in symbols as A is a subset of B. Itong symbol na to, so this is another symbol na kikilalanin natin. Ito po. So, itong symbol na to is what we call the subset. It indicates that yung set na nasa kaliwa ay subset ng set na nasa kanan. So, for example, a set that contains 1, 2 is a subset of a set that contains 1, 2, 3. Because yung elements na 1 at saka 2 ay elements din ng set that contains 1, 2, 3. So, ibig sabihin, yung 1, 2 ay nandito rin sa set na ito. Okay? Kaya tinawag siyang subset ito. Okay? So, this is the subset of this set. Okay? So, kailan ba masasabi na subset siya? Kailan naman hindi? So, kapag naglagay tayo ng extra element, that is naglagay tayo ng element na wala dito, let's say, naglagay tayo ng 4 dito, di ba? So, 1, 2, 4. Tapos, i-compare natin sa 1, 2, 3. Di ba? So, meaning to say that this set is not a subset of this set. Kasi yung element na 4, nandito nga sa set na ito, pero wala siya dito. So maglalagay tayo ng symbol na to, and then, ganyan. No, to indicate that this set is not a subset of this one. Kahit sabihin natin itong elements na to ay nandito rin sa set na ito. Okay? Ayan po. So, this one is not a subset of this one. So, magbibigay tayo ng examples dito. Okay, so which of the following sets is a subset of set A contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, let's find out So, titingnan natin kung itong mga sets ba ay subset nito. Okay. So, to start with number 1, we have set B that contains 1, 2, 4. So, isa-isa natin ang elements ng B kung sila ba ay elements din ng set A. So, we have 1, nandito sa set A, yung 2 nandito rin sa set A, at yung 4 nandito rin sa set A. So, lahat ng tatlong elements ay nandito sa set A. So, we can say that this set is a subset of A. Okay? So, paano natin isusulat? B is a subset of A. Okay? Ayan po. Next, number 2, we have C that contains 3, 6. So, yan lang po yung laman ng ng set C, 3 at 6. So, let's see kung subset to, no? So, yung 3 nandito sa set A, pero yung 6 wala sa set A. So, meron tayong extra elements na wala sa set A, which is 6, 'di ba? So, this means set C is not a subset of A. Okay, so maglalagay tayo ng guhit na tatama sa symbol ng subset. Okay, to indicate that this set is not a subset to this set. Okay, ayan po. Next, number 3, we have set D that contains 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so subset ba yung D ng A? So the answer is yes, because yung elements na 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, lahat sila ay nandito sa set A. In fact, yung elements ng, kung ano yung elements ng A, ganun din yung elements ng D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 din. 'Di ba? So, we can say that set D is a subset of set A. Okay? Next, number 4, set E is an empty set, no? So, wala siyang elements, no? Yung set E, wala itong elements. So, subset ba yung E ng A? The answer is yes. So, by definition kasi, di ba, pag sinabing subset, mas maliit compared dun sa, sa original set or given set in terms of cardinality. Pero, hindi dapat magkaroon ng extra elements. That is, yung elements na wala sa given set. So, as long as wala siyang extra elements, no, masasabi na kahit empty set ay isa ring subset ng original set. So, E must be the subset of A. Okay? And then, set F contains 6. So, 6 is the only element of F. So, itong element na to ay wala sa set A. No? Wala sa set A. So, we can say that set F is not a subset of A. Okay? So, ayan po. Now, meron tayong tinatawag na proper subset. Okay? Subset. Ang symbol ng proper subset ay ito. So, wala siyang guhit sa ilalim. No? Ito ang tawag dito ay subset. Ito naman, ang tawag dito ay proper subset. It is a subset that is not equal to the original set. So, in this case, set D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, tapos set A, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 din. So, they are equal sets kasi pares sila ng elements. But, this is not a proper subset of this set. Okay? Kasi, equal sila. So, ang definition ng proper subset, dapat hindi sila equal. So, therefore, set B is a proper subset of set A, and set E is also a proper subset of set A. Since they have less elements, no, compared doon sa A in terms of cardinality. Okay? So, ayan po yung definition ng proper subset. So, it is a subset that it is strictly smaller than the original set. Okay? So, yan po yung proper subset. Okay? Now, sa next part is ililista natin lahat ng possible subsets of the given set. Okay. So, list down all possible subsets of the given set. So, lahat ng possible subsets ng given set. Ano po? So, let's start off with set A, which has only 2 elements containing A and B. Okay? So, ano-ano ba mga subsets ng ng set na ito? So, you are going to list down all sets that has less elements or equal elements. Basta lahat ng elements na ililista natin ay kabilang dito. Ano po? So, let's start off with one element subsets. We have A, tapos B. Ayan, sila yung yung one element subsets. Okay? Next, ilista naman natin yung two element subsets. So, since this has two elements, so we can just copy this set. Okay? So, iyan lang po yung two element subsets, and that is the set itself. Okay? May isa pa tayong subset na dapat nating ilagay, and that is empty set. Bagamat yung empty set ay wala siyang elements literally, as long as sinusunod naman natin yung definition ng subset. So, dapat wala siyang extra elements. Okay? Then, we can consider empty set as the subset of this set. Okay? Ayan po. So, empty set. So, there are 1, 2, 3, 4. So, 4 subsets. Okay? 4 subsets in all. Next, number 2, we have set B that contains A, B, C. So, this time, meron siyang tatlong elements. So, ililista natin lahat ng possible subsets ng set B. Ano po? So, mag-uumpisa tayo sa one element subsets. We have set containing A, tapos B, tapos C. Okay? Ayan po. Next naman po, ilista naman natin yung yung two element subsets. So, we have AB, AC, then BC. Okay? So, yan lang po yung yung two element subsets. Kapag lista mo as BA, no, it's the same thing as this one. So, nagkabaliktad lang sila. Pero, pares lang sila ng set. So, you don't need to list down in this way. Okay? So, ayan lang. Tapos, 3 element subsets, only one possible way, which is the entire set itself. Okay? So, A, B, C. And, huwag pa rin kakalimutan yung empty set. So, ang empty set kasi is the subset of any set. So, subset din yung empty set. Okay? So, ilan lahat ng subsets ng B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So, there are 8 subsets. Okay? Ayan po. How about set C that contains A, B, C, D? So, this time, 4 elements naman. So, expect na mas madami ang magiging subsets kumpara doon sa previous 2 sets. Since this has more elements than the previous sets. Okay? Pero, ilan ba lahat sila? Diba, i-recall natin, no? Kapag 2 elements, 4 lang yung subsets. Tapos, kapag 3 elements, yung isang set, 8 yung subsets niya. So, ilan kaya kapag 4? Ano po? So, ilista natin isa-isa, no? So, let's start with one element subsets. We have A, B, C, D. So, naka-4 na tayo. Ano po? Then, ilista naman natin yung 2 element subsets. We have AB, AC, then AD, tapos BC, no? Then BD, then CD. Okay? So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, naka-6 na agad tayo, no? Ngayon, kung susubukan mong ilista as CB or BA, yung CB, ganun din dito, no? Parehas siya dito. Tapos, yung BA naman, parehas siya dito. So, hindi mo na kailangang ilista tong dalawa, ano po? Kasi binaliktad mo lang eh, 'di ba? Next, 3 element subsets. So, ilan yon? We have ABC. Ano pa? A, B, D. Then, A, C, D. Then, B, C, D. So, there are 4 more para sa tatlong element na subsets. And then, ilista natin yung lahat ng elements bilang subset. Okay, so we have A, B, C, D. And last thing, ilista pa rin natin yung empty set. because empty set is a subset of any set. Okay? Ayan po. So, ilan lahat sila? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So, there are a total of 16 subsets. So, kung mapapansin natin, no, dumodoble yung number of subsets every time we add one element doon sa original set. 'Di ba? Kanina kapag dalawa lang yung yung subsets, no? Ay dalawa lang yung elements rather, bali there are only 4 subsets. Kapag tatlo yung elements, 8 yung subsets. Kapag 4 na elements, 16 subsets. So ibig sabihin dumodoble yung bilang ng subsets every time we add one element. So we can now able to determine the number of subsets without actually listing down all of them. Okay? So kung 5 yung subsets, 'di ba? Dodoble yung number of subset, 'di ba? So magiging 32 subsets na siya. So you try to list down all of them if you like. Kung 5 na yung elements, magiging 32 na yung subsets. Okay? Kaya kung nagdagdag tayo ng letter E. So, bale, meron tayong formula to determine the number of subsets sa isang set for any number of elements. Okay, so ito po yung generalization about the number of possible subsets. The number of possible subsets of any set with cardinality n, ibig sabihin, a set that has n elements, no, or number of elements ng set ay n, no, is 2 raised to n. So again, yung n po dito is yung number of elements sa isang set. So for example, kapag yung set G has 7 elements, 'di ba? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So we can able determine the number of all possible subsets without actually listing them. So since there are 7 elements, no, pwede nating ipasok yung 7 dito sa n. So that yung number of subsets is 2 raised to 7. So by the way, yung exponent dito class is ilang beses mo i-multiply yung number 2 sa sarili niya. So in this case, since ang exponent ay 7, i-multiply mo sa sarili niya ng 7 beses. So we have 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. That is equal to 128 subsets. Okay, so madami na yan, no? Kung ililista mo lahat, 128 subsets. Okay? Another example po. Okay? So, paano naman kaya kapag isa lang yung element sa given set? So, let's say set A contains A lang. No? Ano-ano bang mga subset ng set na meron lang isang element? The only subsets are this set itself and empty set. So, yan lang. Dalawa lang sila. So, itong set mismo at saka yung empty set. So, there are only 2 subsets. So, to verify this, since this has one element, no? Bali, 2 raised to 1 is equal to 2. So, indeed, there are only 2 subsets. The set itself and empty. Okay? And how about set E that contains nothing? This means set E is empty set. So, walang laman. So, ano kaya magiging subset ito kapag empty set? Ang empty set po, ang subset niya ay itself. Empty set din. Okay? So, wala nang iba. Alangan na ilalagay natin yung element. So, hindi na magiging subset nito. 'Di ba? So, isa lang ang kanyang subset, which is the empty set itself. So to verify this using the formula, so 2 raised to 0. So bakit 0? Kasi yan yung cardinality ng empty set. Wala siyang laman, no? So 2 raised to 0 is equal to 1. So indeed, there is only one subset of empty set. Okay? So that's all for today about the subset of set. So pag sinabing subset, ito po yung set na mas maliit kaysa sa original set or the given set in terms of cardinality, pero hindi dapat magkaroon ng extra elements. Okay? and the number of possible subsets sa isang set whose cardinality is n, that is, the number of elements is n, the formula is 2 raised to n. So remember po, yung exponent na n, it tells us how many times to multiply the base 2 by itself. Okay? So ilang beses natin i-multiply yung 2 sa sarili niya. Okay? So, and one more thing po is yung empty set, pwede siyang maging subset ng kahit anong set. Okay? And yung set mismo ay subset ng sarili niya. Okay? So, that's all for subsets, and I hope you have learned something. Okay? So, do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos, and follow me also on my TikTok. Stay safe, God bless, and as always, have a great day to all.